I can feel it in my soul. Damn, oh baby. Yeah. I just know I'm about to blow, it's like I almost taste it. If you got it, better use it. When you don't, you waste it. Tried to tell him I was wrong, now I ain't gotta say shit.
What's up, Woo Gang? Today we doing Ask Woo Anything. This part one. I know y'all nosy. I know y'all got a lot of questions. I know y'all gonna ask me everything. These are the questions that make the most sense, was the most respectful, and I feel like we'll really give y'all an inside look on Woo Back. Today, I'm gonna answer y'all questions. I'm gonna answer them honestly too. This how we gonna start it off. We just gonna start it off with a clean slate. I'm gonna let y'all know who I am, and maybe in the comments y'all can let me know who y'all are. Then we can move forward from here. Question number one is, what made you start doing social media? Honestly, I had a lot of friends and I could communicate to most of them by just going live. So it all started with going live. As soon as I started going live, I noticed that it wasn't just my friends anymore and my family anymore. It was people I never met. I'm saying it was cool vibes. It was like I was growing my friends or associates, if that makes sense. Question number two is, have you ever been with a man? I mean, give me you think I had to fight them all? Nah, I'm gonna be honest though. I was like, all right, this how it's supposed to go. It's girls supposed to go with boys, so let me see which one of them fit me the most. I went for more athletic, buff guys. I don't want to be more athletically built than a guy I did. I used to talk to athletes. They was cool, but to be honest, we was like friends. We never had, I'm gonna just say it like that for the kids watching. Don't be having, I feel like that's why today even I got a lot of guy friends, because it's like we could communicate real well and I understood them, they understood me, and it was way more easier for me to open up to guys without judgment. Having a lot of female friends, sometimes you withhold stuff because you don't want everybody to know all your business, because sometimes they'll use it against you and all this. With dudes, it was easy to talk to, so have I been with a man before? Yeah. I had boyfriends before. It feel like old friends. Question number three is, what made you gay? Nothing made me gay, to be honest. It was always kind of there. So I just used to bury it and bury it and bury it. I didn't want nobody to know that I was having these feelings, and I didn't see nobody around having these feelings. When I did see it, the people, the adults in my family, they would talk about it in a negative way. I definitely was just like, oh, hell no, I'm never gonna tell them niggas I like girls. What I think what actually made me comfortable being gay was when my confidence beat out the feeling of acceptance that I wanted. You can reword that in different ways, but I feel like it was simply that. I was comfortable being gay because I just stopped honestly giving a fuck. Question number four is, what's your sign? I think it's crazy we got to a point where, you know how you ask somebody where you from? How many siblings do you have? Do you have kids? What's your sign? It's one of those things. I'm an Aries. That means I'm stubborn, confident, very protective, loyal, crazy, moody. Yeah, all in all, I feel like I'm very unbiased. Question number five, how are you Christian and gay? And I feel like that's a really good question, and I understand why y'all would ask that. Everybody know what Christianity, they tell you this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, and guess what? If you thought that was right, dead wrong. I live by the 10 Commandments, and in the 10 Commandments, they don't say nothing about homosexuality. If you hold those laws, just those laws, dear to your heart, you know what I mean? If you read, you know where that goes. I try to keep the 10 Commandments at a base for me, shed my old ways, and try to learn new ways from what I'm reading, how Jesus lived his life and how he reacted in stressful situations, where he put his trust, faith. You know, that's what journey I'm on right now. It's not so much of, like I said, what other people might think. You can still love God. You can still be loved by God, and you can still be Christ-like. Question number six is, how long have you and your girlfriend been together? It's a little, I think it's about 13, probably 13 months now. We've been together, so a little over a year. And I say, I am so happy and I'm so glad I made that decision. This is hands down my best, and I hope my last relationship for sure. Question number seven is, have you ever had a broken heart? And to be honest, relationship wise, like family members, family trauma, I would say heartbreaks. So yeah, that shit was hard, but I feel like it happened as a child. Once I hit like 14, 15, I had this wall that was like fucking concrete, bulletproof, Teflon. So it had to happen when I was younger. It had to. Question number 8 is, where are you from? This question is a little difficult, bro. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland. I lived in New York till I was 4. And I moved to St. Petersburg, Florida, where my mom is from and where my brother was born and where my whole family is. I lived in St. Petersburg, Florida from 4 to like 12. And I moved to Alabama from 12 to graduation. And then I moved back after I left. I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida and Huntsville, Alabama, I guess I would say. So it's a mix of all that. Question number 9 says, when did you start doing music and are you still doing it? I started doing music when I was a child. My stepdad, when I was like 7 or 8, bought me this like microphone that could like Bluetooth type shit to the radio station, like on the stereo. And I started singing on there. I think I was writing music in like 2nd, 3rd grade. It was like cheating music because I loved Keisha Cole and Monica and shit like that when I was younger. So it was like heartbreak, music, like gangster music. I was trying to like imitate what I was listening to with like Plies and Jeezy and stuff like that. I started doing music when I was young. Now, when I first recorded a song was in 2019. My late friend, B. McCrae, man, long live B. McCrae. We bumped into each other. He was like, you want to come to the studio with me? I went with him one day and then the rest is history. Question number 10, what made you start YouTubing? What made you start doing YouTube? And are you going to be consistent? To be honest, it's very chill. I feel like I'm just giving y'all an insight on my life and who I am and the message I actually want to leave. It's cute to see me like my personality in little 30-second, 45-second, sometimes minute-long clips. I feel like YouTube gonna actually give me and my fan base actual relationships. I want to actually get to know the people that's following me. Like, we are somehow aligned. If I could learn something and give it to y'all, or if I had something that y'all could use and grow from and gain from, I feel like this will be the best platform to really put it out there. I don't want to do everything that I'm seeing everybody else doing. This is more just like a virtual journey that I'm journaling through YouTube, and y'all are part of it. Thank y'all for watching, man. Y'all leave comments, like, subscribe, and hit me up on Instagram. DM me on Instagram at woobaby1_. I'm very interactive on there. And let me know what else y'all want to see, man. What else y'all want to know, man. Love y'all.
Damn, yeah, I know I'm about to blow. Yeah, I know I'm about to blow. Damn, I can feel it in my soul. Oh, baby.